a stack of lollies. There should be a shit ton of them. There's like canned fruit beverages. What else is in here? There's white sugar. Fuck it. She can, we'll take the sugar. Actually, just eat the sugar. Just eat. I couldn't imagine sitting there and eating this. I can't imagine what that would do to your body. But yeah, chug that. I guess you can probably grab that too. I don't want it to like use up all of her water straight up, but eat all the sugar. Don't know what this is doing to her. Like 94. I expect that when we go for this kind of run, she's probably going to lose like a little bit of that weight. I don't care if she does or not. It sounds like it's raining. All right. I wanted her to have a drink of this, but she's not going to. So we can put that back on the ground. Okay, so she's a little bit hungry. She's a little bit hurt. I don't think she's overweight with the things that she's carrying. She's got basically all the lightweight stuff. I almost kind of want to leave my keys here because we're going for such a long drive. But if I happen to come across a car and I can take it, I will. My cars, just out of interest before it gets too late in the day, my cars have got... So the white sedan thing, wagon, my white wagon, when it opens, it has no fuel at the moment, which is a problem. This one has got a tiny bit of fuel, but I think it's got enough to get to a gas station. It's going to run out, and I can't refill it. The only thing I could have done is taken it with me and siphoned some fuel, but it's got 3%. It's not enough. I'd love to take it with me, but I can't. This one doesn't run. It's fully empty. I remember that. My taxi down the road has a destroyed engine. So I kind of wish I had a helmet. I used to have one. But yeah, I'm going to do crouching. I'm going to do running. I'm going to try to get her to some houses. Get her like cardio and light-footed and sneaking and shit up. I also know that I'll have to be careful about the elements out here so she doesn't get sick. But we should be fine. I should be able to make it to a house by night time. The only problem I've got is if I come across like books and shit that I want to bring back, I'll probably be better off just honestly standing there and reading them. Oh, tree. Her hand is still hurt. So she's also got the slow healer trait, by the way. That's not helping me. I don't want her to be so puffed that she can't fight. And I remember the lumberjack yard. I found it once. It may not have been that one specifically, but it was overrun. I need you to read that just quickly. I could probably beeline it from that road up there. We can start moving towards that. Go up a bit. There are some houses up there. Okay, I've used up her lungs a little bit too heavy. I guess we can walk a bit normally. I don't think there's... It feels like this walks faster, but it could just be the motion looks faster. But yeah, I'm going to have to find some houses for food anyway, regardless of how I want to go about this. And I would like to stay to roads because I could easily get nibbled on in a forest. But we will see. We'll see what I get. I'm going to pat Azula while I've got the chance because I don't have any zombies here at the moment. I haven't seen a zombie in like... Well, to be fair, most of like all night. I saw some at the beginning of the night. And that was kind of it. Either way, Azula's getting like so many pats. Her little nose is going... She's a cat, but her nose is going like a bunny. It's pretty cute. She does that whenever she's like really happy. It's actually getting quite dark out here. Oh, it's just getting heavier rain. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to dry myself off. Let's see if I can run to these houses. I remember those being like surrounded by zombies. They were the party houses I got the little hat from. I think most of the windows over there are shit, but I need to get her out of the rain. It looks like we're not going to get very far on this first day, and I'm pretty sure I've looted these houses for food. I just want to get her out of the rain. I'm also not going to have much success in like hunting shit. Let's put that there for the moment. I don't feel like I'm going to get like any like animals caught or anything. I literally just have a club, which by the way, I never even checked. It's half broken. I should have brought a spare, but I didn't want to be carrying extra shit. Okay, I don't know if any of these have an alarm. And I'll just see if I can find one that... Okay, we're out of the rain. Dish towel. Grab me that. That will help me dry off. All of these should start getting dried, hopefully. That's the whole point of the towels, apparently, is they... like... get dry self... Oh yeah, you have to actually use it. Interesting. Okay, we'll chuck that down for the moment. I was going to bring a towel with me. That definitely didn't do what I needed it to do, unfortunately. It dried me like a little bit. She's uncomfortable. She's hopeless, getting bored. She's out of breath. I've been here before. Okay, CD, bathroom. Let's get you some water. First things first, get you a drink. So I know she's got high thirst, so it's going to be important that I go to as many of these things as I can. I can also wash myself here too. So I know she's already like wet from her clothes and shit, but I see it as, can I wash myself in the shower? You know what would be great is if I could actually like use this. Surely there's got to be a way that I could use the shower, right? I know you can use the toilet, so like I should be able to. All right, well, wash yourself while you're here anyway. I wanted to clean up her crap if I can, clean her clothes off, all that stuff. I know that like sleeping in the wet clothes, you'd think that that would give her like a cold or hypothermia or something like that, but it doesn't seem to make her sick. But I want to have a chance to like clean herself up. I don't know if that's going to make her less uncomfortable or what. While I wait, I can pat Azula. By all means, if you have a pet next to you, pat them. Because you have the time right now to do so. So, yeah. But she's still looking that spot, so I'm guessing like the Vegemite must be like, there must be a smell in her coat, or maybe she can't get her tongue deep enough in there or something at this point, and it's like bugging her or something. I don't have enough water in this place. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab another drink. It is kind of like the afternoon, so I'd kind of like to keep going. I can't guarantee that this is gonna be safe, but what about this place? Has it got food? It's got books. The window has been smashed open. I've been here for sure, obviously. There is toilet paper. Can I dry myself with toilet paper? You would think you'd be able to do that, right? There's toilet paper in the sink, in the kitchen. There's a lot of toilet paper in this place, and I don't know why. We don't ask questions here. There's, holy shit, there's even more in the fucking cupboard. Okay, I found the COVID house. Don't mind me. I found the person that didn't make it through the like COVID portion of the apocalypse. Now, I don't know if there's more houses out here, but if I head up towards the road, there's a zombie. Let me just keep sneaking. I bet you saw me, but I was sneaky, so you're not going to follow me. The first zombie I've seen in hours. Honestly, she's probably following me. Nope, she didn't. Okay, there are two dudes up here. I don't know if I can avoid you two. I don't really want to go straight up, but even if I could find a car to like sleep in for the night, if I could get into a car, I think that'd be fine. Which means I need to be up near a road. I'm actually surprised that there are zombies just out here in the middle of like nowhere. I know your lungs are basically like giving out. Let's give them a quick break. Really close to the road. There's the road. Okay, let's go back a little bit so I get that little nudge of the road as well. What do we got up here? There's a car. Okay, hold on. Let me go check out this car. Maybe it has some food. Maybe there is a zombie there. I don't know if you're dead. You look like you might be. I haven't come through here before, so this shouldn't be looted. What have you got in your inventory? Sack, rubber hose, all that stuff. Honestly, I was thinking I should be running around with a rubber hose in the purpose of like getting fuel from cars. If I've got to sleep in one of these, I can sleep in them. What have you got on you? You just got gear. There is a house up here. By the look of it. There's a zombie there. Hold on, let me zoom out a bit more. Maybe I can see further. I'm not seeing any carts. But there is a house. If I needed to, I could stay in that for the afternoon. But it's still so early. It might have food though. Hold on. It may have food. I gotta go look just in case it's got food. Because even though it's getting a bit darker and we're rained on and crap, I could do with a meal. I don't know. I don't think I've been in here before. There is a thing out the back. So I was thinking that I should be really running around with like a fuel thing. Don't sit on that. I want you to shut the door. Because if I find... Ooh, what is that handbag? If I come across a car that I could get fuel from, that would be useful. I want you to eat all these cubes. All of them. Okay. Honestly, she has the most unhealthy life. Can you die from your life choices of eating in this game? Because obviously you can die from starvation. Can you die from being like a medical condition related to food out of just pure interest? Because obviously like you can die from not being able to run away from zombies. You can die from like being unfit and stuff like that. So I would imagine, oh, sick, fucking peanut butter. That'll do it. That'll get her fed. We also still have a couple of sugar cubes on us, so we can have diabetes sugar. We can have diabetes grade fucking peanut butter. Now the other thing too is I don't really want to be out on the road at night, but she's not a good sleeper. So I think that just takes me outside. So because she's not a good sleeper, I may encounter a problem where she doesn't sleep long enough in a house. I want you to drink some water. What's in that? Tweezers. I don't need that for the moment. You fill your water bottle. She's pretty miserable and she's exhausted and stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind having her stay here for the night. The biggest problem I've got is that she won't probably sleep overnight properly. That's the biggest issue I've got, is she'll wake up at some point. So I'm almost better off still going for a run and hoping to find another house somewhere soon. I don't want to like keep like bucking over her lungs. I know there were zombies down here. I just need to get past these trees. There you are. I don't really want to fight you if I don't have to. It would give me the skills, but sneaking past you will also get me some skills. So, if I can just get back down to the road. Because like I said, if I can find a car or a house out here on the road, and it gets nighttime, I'll wait in the car. Actually, you know, I should have checked that thing's glove box. Fucking hell. It could have had more food. There are a lot of zombies around. Like a couple compared to what I've been used to. I'll just move this up a little bit. I kind of want it to like probably sit there. It's not really blocking anything too much then, because I can slightly see this spot before it gets covered, whereas there I'm not seeing too far. I don't know if crouching is helping me any. There is another house. There's a couple of houses. Well, we do need food. I don't want you to really fall over this fence, so if you could do this, like, just gently. There we go. The other thing, too, is she's got slow healer traits, so even though she does have the lacerations, like, I'm not taking the bandages off. Like, she's probably still injured, you know. Probably needs a few individual sleeps to be alright with that. Yeah. Well, this place... I actually wanted to open the door, but okay. I mean, sure. Hey, it worked. So, you know. No, don't try to sit down. Every time I try to get her to close the door or window behind her, she's just like, seat! Anyway. Let's see, what have you got? You know, the funniest thing is I heard something the other day that was like, oh, the average house during like a disaster should have like a certain amount of like food and stuff to be able to at least get by like part of a week or something. And I'm like, the average house, huh? Because I'm like, generally speaking, like my house would be one of these houses in the apocalypse that just doesn't actually have food, or maybe has like a box of food in it at the best. And it's like, it's not going to be something like, you know, it's going to be something that requires water with it. I feel like that would be my house. I know you've got a rat, stuff like that. I don't want to eat that just yet. We could sit her down, and rest her up. Another bathroom. Let's get you more water. I figure she always needs water, so I might as well just start with walk into house, get water, fill up her water thing. Like, she's already emptied her water. So even though I got her to take a drink, she's pretty tired too. I just don't want her to... I don't want her to sleep yet. I'm wondering if all the running is making her drink more. I'm guessing it is, but that's fine. Hey, I saw more soap. Hold on. Give me... I see the soap on that bathtub, mate. I want that bar of soap. I see it. Look at it. Why can't I have it? I want it for the purpose of just being able to like clean myself if I can. I have got more food. So what else have you got in here? There's really nothing in here. Like, I could check down here for the night, but there's like fucking nothing. I could try to see if there's maybe one more house. Her lungs are pretty like shot, realistically. Like I said, even just a calf for a night or something like that. Like, she's got some food on her. She's got sugar and she's got evaporated milk. So in the worst case scenarios, she can definitely eat that into the night. I don't want to be outside at night in the dark. I have got a torch, but I do want her to live. I would really like it if she could live for a bit, you know. See if you can put some stuff in your backpack while you walk. You know, for all the things that Zomboid does, one thing that kind of I question, as a kid that grew up, you know, was born in the 80s and shit, and like had like the standard like early 2000s existence of school and crap, right? So I used to walk home quite some kilometers from like school and the bus and crap, right? And that included when it was like pissing it down, raining. And if you forget your umbrella and you got to walk a few kilometers with like a backpack and stuff in like torrential rain, like your shit is soaked inside the backpack regardless, right? It soaks through your layers of clothes, it soaks through the backpack. When it's pissing it down raining in this game, I would kind of almost like to see some level of affecting happen to like the sugar being melted or like, you know, becoming moldy or something like that because it's just sitting in your backpack. Like, something like that could be a really cool thing. Just because, like, for all the realism things that Zomboid seems to have, that's one that I feel like is a little bit off. Now, this, I do want to just stay on the road for the moment because I know there's a couple of zombies over there. There's a few zombies up here I don't want beef with. I do want to whack a few zombies eventually, but not right now. She's exhausted. She could definitely die. So the biggest thing I've been noticing is overconfidence in the game with the ability to fight zombies and stuff. Like, I could take a shortcut through there and we'd probably get to a bit of the next town, maybe even find a house. There's a very high chance I'm just going to find zombies in nighttime. So I'm just going to keep going straight forwards and hope that I find a house or I find a car or something. I'll turn that off for the moment because she's mostly healthy. But like, this just looks like some huge paddock. I'm guessing it's a field of something. The worst part is that she's exhausted. I'm not running or anything. I might actually even put her weapon away just for a moment. So I don't know if that helps. I'd imagine that not having to stand in a position where you're carrying a weapon might help a tiny bit. I'm just hoping to find another house before it gets dark. If it starts getting dark, I may choose to run. Getting cold, I may actually... she can't run. Okay. I might have, like, overclocked where the last house was in relation to things. I don't know how much of this is just road, by the way. I'm trying to look as far as I can into the distance in the hope that I can find a house. Like, spot a house or a car. Like, there's a fence there. That could be a farm. That's hopeful. There's a... hold on, there's a... road going up there somewhere. Okay, that might be where the house actually is. Okay, we'll keep going up along here. And when I get up to about that driveway, I'll see if I can see the house from here, if it's within walking distance. Otherwise, I'll probably maybe try for this paddock because it's on the way too. So I'm hoping to maybe spot where that might be. Or spot one of the houses. That looks like some really lush ass grass. Yeah. I wonder what the fuck that is, if it's just grass or something. Just have a look up here, because I think I might be closer to a house up here. Yep, okay, I can see the house. I still can't run, but if I can get in there... I haven't cleared the place, by the way. So, I'm out of breath. I'm drowsy. Hopeless. Moist. Uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm all the things, apparently. There's a zombie... hello. Go back to what you're doing. What the hell are you carrying? Probably a gun, most likely. I don't really want your gun. Usually when there's a zombie with a gun, there's usually several zombies around them. And this looks like it's a pretty big house. A farm. Chickens. They might have eggs. I'll leave them for the morning. Let's go in here. They might have some eggs, but I can't open that. What about this? It's a bit overgrown, but if I could get inside, this place would be perfect for the night. That's it. If I can get inside. And if I don't get nibbled by zombies in the meantime. It would suck if this is a house where I can't open any of the fucking windows or doors. There we go. Okay. Let's close the window. Now, I'll just close the curtain over here. I know it's going to make it dark. There is a curtain over there, but there isn't on that one. Okay, yeah, it's going to make it super dark, actually. There's old newspaper. Before it gets too super dark in here, let me just try these rooms just before they get super way out of the way that I can't see them. Because I don't want her to go to sleep just yet. Hi, Azula. What you looking at? Azula's just staring at me, so I had to stare at her. Oh, she requires the pats. There we go. Yeah, every so often Azula wants down off the desk, and when she wants down off the desk, she needs, like, assistance. She uses my leg. I want to use the sink. I want you to grab a drink. But she's cold and wet and stuff, and I don't know if there's any way to make her warm before she goes to sleep, or if there's any way to realistically, like, dry her off or anything, which really sucks. I could close those curtains too. There's hot sauce. Let's try that. And there's margarine and everything in here. So, sure. We got some food for the morning. I wonder if that's going to warm her up. Like, realistically, this should give her like a hurry kind of like stomach emote or something. Be like upset stomach or like indigestion or heartburn or some shit. There's a lot of hot sauce in that bottle by the look of it. Okay, well, anyway, she had food. I guess a meal would warm her up. Maybe. Rotten steak. There's honey. I might just grab that. I want to grab all the things out of the fridge and stuff, like the margarine and stuff I will grab. Cinnamon. I don't know if you can just eat that. You'd think that would be spicy as well, right? But if it counts as food, it counts as food. If I can sit her in one of these rooms and get her a good sleep, that's fine with me. Alright. So I think we've checked everything here. Let's close those curtains. There's only one curtain here I don't think has a curtain. That doesn't have one. Okay. So what about this box of tissues? That's not going to dry you off. All right. So I'm just going to close this. There's the curtains. I also don't know if I brought any bandages now that I'm looking at it. No. I wonder why I didn't bring bandages for this trip. I guess I just didn't think about it. I'll have to rip up some of these curtains in the morning and try to make something to, like, just have the bandages and stuff. So I don't really want her to go to sleep just yet, right? So maybe she can... I guess I could grab her the crossword, but as soon as it's too dark, it's going to be too dark. And it's going to be pretty soon. Where did I find that crossword? It's like in here somewhere. There. Give me that for a second. Maybe we can sit down and get you to do a crossword for a hot minute. You just rest on the edge of that while we have light. Hit those up. Yeah, do those. They'll hopefully get us later into the night. There we go. It's too dark to read. And she's exhausted. So, have your sleep. She's going to wake up in the middle of the night. She's cold. She's uncomfortable, hopeless. She's mostly just hopeless, uncomfortable. She's thirsty. I wonder if she'll wake up because of thirst. Okay, that's actually not a bad time. And I think she tried to do one of these. I want to just sit for a second. It is like 6:30 a.m. I'll get you to do one of these. Just finish your crossword. That'll give her, hopefully, less boredom. I hope. Don't know if it did. Don't know if it helped. But I believe I have all the food from this place. Let's get you a drink. And I know what you like, so you might as well get 2 drinks. And then we'll fill up your water bottle. She's not hungry yet. She is uncomfortable. So I have got like a good range of food. I'm going to leave the crossword puzzle here. And yeah, when she gets hungry, we're okay. We've got some stuff. What is in here? I didn't notice that there was a room here. More soap. I have more soap now. That looks like a cooking book. You can come with me too. I will read that when she needs entertainment at the next location. Okay. I wanted to just check on these chickens because they might have... Like, I should be able to clock one of these chickens, right? And get meat out of them. If I could cook them somewhere. I don't see any eggs here. I don't know if... Check zone... Ranch. What? No. Alright, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, yeah. No. I don't have a knife though. Okay. The natural water source. Okie dokie. Can I take the chicken? No? I don't think I can take the chicken. What is that? Slight wind chill. Okay. Whoa! Shit. Did this guy just hit me? Fuck you. I still can't take you. Which, yeah, pick up the leghorn. Why can't I pick up the other one? I also can't believe it hit me. I understand the joke. That one's running at me too, actually. Hold on. Let me get out of here. Oh, I hear chicks, actually. They should be in there. Oh, yeah, there's one. There's one over there. What if I could just steal that? Not going to produce, like, eggs for me on the run, but still. Interesting that it does have one. So I didn't have a knife, and I don't know if this